So here's three tight ends to drop heading into week 11. The first guy is Austin Hooper. He's a guy I said go pick up heading into the week, and boy, I was wrong. 2 targets, 1 catch for 11 yards. I know the weather was definitely a factor in this game, but whether or not, I just don't know what this Brown offense is going to do on a week in and week in out basis. The only guys I know are going to have a role and put up big ball games is Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, which they both did in this game. But anyway, Austin Hooper, I don't know what he's going to do. He had a few good games before the injury, but now this week a bad game. I know it was windy, but Baker Mayfield, he hasn't looked good all season in my opinion. So Hooper, he's a guy, maybe you'll have him on a matchup basis, but I'm dropping him in the few leagues I got him in this week. He's owned in 67% of leagues, and he put up a big, bad performance in week 10. The next guy at tight end I'm dropping, talk about him each and every week, but it's once again happening here, is Robert Tonyan of the Green Bay Packers. Tonyan, he didn't have a good game. Rodgers, he's the 4th or 5th option on the offense is Tonyan. 4 targets, 3 catches, 33 yards. I know the weather was bad there as well, but Devontae Adams and Scantling, they still ate, and Jamal Williams and Jones did their thing. Tonyan, he's just not part of the offense really anymore. He was a good guy a few weeks ago where he had 3 touchdowns versus Atlanta, but besides that, he only hit double-digit fantasy points once since week 4. So Tonyan, I've been saying it week in and week out to drop him as well. His ownage is only down to 51% now, and that's going to drop even more after this week. He gave you a few good weeks as Tonyan, but the time's to drop him now. The Packers are getting healthy. They're getting Lazard back as well, and that'll just be another guy taking targets away from Tonyan. And the third and final guy is Trey Burton of the Indianapolis Colts. It seems like a guessing game owning Colt players in that backfield and that tight end. And Burton again with another bad performance. 3 targets, 3 catches for 24 yards. Michael Pittman came back. He got a lot of looks. T.Y. Hilton's back now, even though he hasn't produced all season. But the targets are going to go down for Burton. Mo Alley-Cox, he got the same amount of targets and looks as well. And I just can't trust owning any of these tight ends pretty much in Indianapolis. So Burton, he's only owned in 18% of leagues, but he was running hot for a few weeks. But now's the time to drop him. So that's a few tight ends I'm looking to drop off my roster heading into week 11.